folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick it away to get this game going. That one goes out of bounds. A less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a gap. It's Simon. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. A short completion to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
You move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. That's caught. It's Harris. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Got it. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Now here's the toss play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
3rd and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Receiver in motion now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Texas. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The completion makes it second and short. And he'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll stop him after a short gain. So 2nd and 7 at a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Good completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Second down now after the sack. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's third and long. He drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
I think the defense let their guard down. They had him in such a hole, they got a little bit soft. Offense took advantage of it, and they got a shot now on fourth down.
The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down and 14. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
With sure hands, it's Taylor. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Simon. They bring him down after a short gain there. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Running out of time in the pocket. The QB throws his 3rd hook of the day. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick at return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll give it to the running back. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Looking for a man. Pass not complete. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quickly on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. Nowhere to run up the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the back now goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Here we go.
A handoff from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Using his legs. It's Simon. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pump over the middle. It's Harris. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, the pass is picked off.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. Going to set up third down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
He's looking deep here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Second down after the incompletion. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their pass.
This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. second down, looking to throw it. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff on a single back formation.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Takes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards, and I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
No press here. The defense backing away. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Start cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The sure hands. It's Simon. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Looking for a late deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
On the run, it's Simon. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that